My case was approved on January 8th of 2019 and was sent to NVC for visa processing on January 18th. I did receive the letter saying my process was stopped due to an overflow of visas in the EB1 category for sports. You said it would take about 120 days. My lawyer said it will come this or next month. I've also filed for my wife, daughter, and son. Why is it taking so long?
Ask your lawyer. I don't know.
And he's a golf instructor. You can get an EB1 being.
You could be the best golf instructor in the world.
Okay.
Well, one of the top golf instructors in the world. Everything is taking long. You just got to ask Donald Trump or your lawyer. I didn't handle the case, so I can only give you my best guess on how long it will be.
Right.
You know, I don't have. Oh, I do have a crystal ball. Why would this golf instructor's visa take so long at the National Visa Center? On a case I never handled, I don't know anything about, and I give the guy the best efforts to give him my best guess on how long it will take without knowing anything about him or his case.
I think it's only yes or no questions. But
well, let's see.
It is
Maybe.
only yes or no questions.
It says...
That's a long question.
It says, Brad.
Okay.
Brad, you've asked a very long question. I have a very good answer. This Magic 8 Ball is amazing.
Wow,
right?
yeah, this is a really
magical.
Yes.
8 Ball.
And it says, every case rests on its own merits, and unless, Brad, you handle it yourself, you don't know for sure what's going on, you can only give your best guess, gotta have him ask his own lawyer.
That's a long...
I can't believe this would say that.
That's
anymore.
unbelievable.
Right.
That's
First time it's ever said that.
so
Yes.
specific.
Very specific.
Normally it's like ask again.
Yes.
No.
It was very, very specific. Somebody did something to that Magic 8 Ball.
Magical,
Okay.
that
Yes.
8 Ball. All right, Vandy Boo Nisbet saying, asking for a friend. She got married at a courthouse and didn't have any pictures of the ceremony. When she goes to the interview, will that be a problem?
No, I mean, it's, you know, have other pictures from other parts of your life. It's fine.
Chad says, if I have a felony, why does the immigration office deny my wife a green card solely on my background?
If you have a felony for sex abuse of a minor, there's the Adam Walsh Act that prevents your wife from getting a green card if her life may be in danger in your home. Other than that, your felony has nothing to do with your wife getting a green card.
All right, Nayar saying USCIS sent adjustment of status interview notice, but I later lost it. The interview is set for July 25th. How do I go about getting another notice?
Well, you're going to have trouble getting in the building. You could always go online and ask them to send you another notice, but you may not get it by July 25th. You're just going to have to go. Maybe also you can maybe print something out on the internet. There's something there that says you have an interview, but you won't have the notice, unfortunately. And you just have to try to get in the building, and hopefully they have your name there.
Lexi says, I'm in the F1 category, married with a U.S. citizen, but our marriage is unfortunately falling apart. I can't go forward with the interview anymore. I understand that I might have to leave if I'm getting a divorce, but this is hard for me since I still have parents here who are permanent residents. Is there any way for them to help me to stay, or could they bring me back here in the future? And would the denial of my I-485 due to the divorce prevent me from ever coming back?
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
First of all, your permanent resident parents can't file for you because you're married. 2, you could always go home. You have a 10-year bar. Your parents get a divorce. Your parents can file for you. You'll be back in 10 years. Or you can stay here and get divorced and fall in love again.
I'm a green card resident through marriage, did a I-751 and got the extension. My problem, however, is my spouse filed for my minor kids. However, we separated again 2 months ago, still married, but he's asking for a divorce. We already got approval notices for the kids and waiting the NVC. He's pushing for this divorce. What happens to my kids and what happens to my extension?
What is her extension? What's her issue? She has a 2-year green card?
She's a green card resident through marriage and did the I-751 extension.
So, A, if you get divorced and you can prove that it was a real marriage, you just file for a waiver of the joint filing, you'll still get a green card. As far as your kids are concerned, you want to tell the truth that you got a divorce, but if they will continue the case provided your ex-husband wants to continue it, and provided he can prove that he has an independent relationship with your children.
I've been to the U.S. since 2017 as a Fulbright scholar with a J1 visa for 1 year that split into 2 periods, 9 months, and 3 months.
Do I need to take a pen out for
Look,
notes?
I'm looking at
real
Because
talk.
Jonathan's smiling. I'm seeing Jonathan smiling. I'm like, maybe I need to take notes on this
Wait,
one.
look at this.
Oh my God.
You should be very familiar with this question, Brad, as it was slid into your DMs
But
on
I didn't read
Instagram.
it. Okay, so let's get it out.
A novel.
Okay,
It is a
all
novel.
right. So read me chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
Chapter 1.
I was born.
Okay.
Mom
Right.
and Dad met.
Yes.
No, so actually, I've been to the U.S. in 2017 as a Fulbright scholar with a J1 visa for 1
Smart
year.
guy. Fulbright scholar.
Right.
Smarter than me.
Smarter than all of us
I never
combined,
got a
probably.
Fulbright scholarship.
I would have, no. I'm very far away from
Y'all
a Fulbright.
probably don't want to interrupt because this is a long
All
question.
right, keep going.
Thank you.
Chapter 2.
For 1 year, that
He
was
got his
split-
Fulbright
Oh my God, you're
scholarship.
killing me, man. You're
Chapter
killing me.
2.
So, arrived with a J1 visa that was split into 2 periods, 9 months and 3 months for a year.
Got it. Chapter 3.
And he lived at a different address each time. Now he's outside the U.S. He's finished his 2-year home country requirement and got married to a permanent resident and filed a petition on behalf of him June 2019. Is the petition that I was asked to give the addresses where I lived outside the U.S. and where I lived in the U.S. In the petition, I was asked to give all those addresses, but I only mentioned the address where I stayed for the first 9 months and completely forgot about the other address where I was there for 3 months. What do you think I should do about it?
I think you should not worry. Then get your green card approved, and you'll fix it at the National Visa Center.
And how long do you think it's actually going to take for my petition to be approved and then my green card? My husband is naturalizing in July.
Assuming he becomes a citizen, you upgrade it. Hopefully, you'll be here by next July.
When can I extend my EAD? It will expire in December.
90 days before.
Isaiah said, I was hoping, I got caught, my son, I'm assuming he got caught shoplifting as an underage when he was 18 by an undercover cop, and they just brought him to the back room, had his parents call, and he's going to do community service. And he's banned from the mall for a year.
Ooh.
He's wondering, how does that affect the asylum case, and also, is that going to be on his record, and would it affect job opportunities?
It's on his record. He's not underage, he's 18. So he's an adult, and assuming it's a petty offense, it won't affect his asylum case, but it will be on his record for life.
Chanel Luchin saying, good day, I follow your page and watch your videos. This
Okay,
is on
great.
Instagram, so
Thanks.
thank you for that.
Thank you.
And she says, thanks for educating us. My question is, I'm married to a U.S. resident since June 2019, and I overstayed my B1, B2 visa 1 year and 4 months now. Will I be able to adjust my status, or should I wait until he becomes a citizen?
Wait until he becomes a citizen.
Chino says, my I-130 was denied and I filed an appeal. Can I withdraw the appeal and reapply?
I think yes, and it's a motion to reopen, and yes, you can. And I will know you when you come see me, because you will be wearing chinos.
Chinos. All right, Isha Sisse saying, after biometric, how long does it take to receive an EAD card?
About 6 months from the time you file. It's not from the biometric.
Ben Ayanda said, how long does it take for USCIS to respond to the RFE once you've replied?
At least 120 days. Thanks for watching. For more Brad Show Live, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.